Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, the Topper Chef channel. Today we're gonna make Salsa Verde, which is a basic Mexican salsa which has to be in the pantry of every house in Mexico. Okay guys, so this recipe is my mother-in-law's recipe, okay? The reason for this recipe is she keeps this and we keep it raw so we can cook with it. Now you can add to it later on from this salsas, just like my green chutney, which is on our Pinterest board and on our channel. This is also a green verde salsa. Now what is with this thing is you can use this for cooking, you can use this for a dip sauce, you can add stuff to it and make fantastic stuff, cooking with it, barbecue with it, everything with it. So for this basic sauce, this is just a base, okay? You don't want it very spicy. You can always add more spice later. So for this, we're taking 1 Serrano pepper, 1 jalapeno, 6 tomatillos. Tomatillos are basically different type of tomatoes. I don't know if you get this in India or not. So you will always find this with a covering like that. So you peel this off here and then you can find this very sticky. Once you take it off, you gotta wash it really good and then roast them. So this is what we're gonna use: 4 pods of garlic, 1 small onion, okay? So this is what we're gonna take and roast. So let me peel this off, clean this properly, wash this properly, as my mother-in-law is a freak about washing things. So I don't want to make this video which will really offend her. Okay, so I'm going to wash this again. So just peel this off first like this and wash this vegetables all over again. Okay, so now for our salsa, you can see my pan has been really hot. So I've scored my tomatoes and I'm gonna put them down like this. You have to roast them really well. Now some places they don't roast them, but you know what I like about Mexican cooking is everything is blanched or cooked well, and that brings out the flavor of it. Unlike Indian cooking, the chutneys and everything we make is very raw, and this simpleness of this cooking is amazing. It brings out just simple stuff and brings out so much. So when I'm talking about cooking, cooking has to be simple. And you know, when you're talking about spices, you don't want everything to be overpowering. Now in this salsa, the major flavor has to come from these tomatoes because it's a tomatillo salsa. It hasn't to come from the onion, from the garlic or the jalapenos. You can always add that later. The tomatillos gives this the broad variety and the greenness for this whole salsa. So let this roast on both sides and you will know. This will take at least 5 minutes for it to brown on this side, okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna put my jalapeno also there. Now, one thing is for sure, you don't want this thing to turn very black. See, it is there and it will turn kind of yellowish. That's when you're going to take it out. If you make it black, then your salsa is going to turn black. So move them around so they don't turn black. Okay, so you look at this. So just roast a little bit. You don't want it black, okay? The same thing with this onion here. Same thing with this jalapeno here. Here we go. So this my garlic has done. See, my pepper is also, you can feel that flavor of it. I mean, you can literally smell the pungentness of this whole thing. So that's the key. Okay, so now we know that this roasting is done when this thing like this turns yellowish. Look, so the texture has changed, the color has changed, the jalapenos are giving out their flavor. We don't want to burn that too much. Now what you do is turn it off, let it sit in the heat, and that is creating a steam. And then we're going to blend this in 5 minutes. Okay guys, so now we are ready to blend our salsa verde. Now remember, this is the basic sauce. I don't want to add anything to it because this will go in the fridge. I can use it for cooking, and then I can take 2 or 3 teaspoons, just like my green chutney thing, and then blend it for whatever I need to. So this is what I keep in my pantry. Here we go, just put it all together. And very little water you want to use, because you know what, the tomatoes is going to leave the water. So let's start blending, and then I'm going to put those two little water to blend it. Now if you want to chop it and do it, then it's fine. Let's pulse it a bit. Okay, now I'm going to add all my stuff. See, you see how fast it is because of the water content in the jalapeno itself. To this I'm going to add my salt. That's it. No other seasoning, no pepper, no cumin, no nothing, okay? This is how it is. Okay, so now we finished blending this. Let's do the tasting for this thing. Okay, so now the tasting for the green tomatillo salsa, which is a salsa verde. And this is just a basic salsa, right? Oh my God, it's so amazing. The reason I'm getting a nice tangy taste to it because this was nice young tomatillos, and also I didn't put more spices into it. This is going to be my base sauce. So whenever I'm making anything different, I can always add to it. So if you like this recipe, give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Topper Chef channel. Happy cooking!